Hi everyone, my name is Dylan Grant and welcome. This is my final presentation on Workplace Safety and Insurance Board and WSI Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Tribunal. They're both WSIB and WSIAT, located in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Okay, please feel free to pause and read if you wish, if I'm going too fast. Okay, thank you. Damages, criminal acts, as I said, based on the evidences I had on these entities, and they're to prove that they have done criminal acts. Yes, the attempt on my life. I am assuming it was murder attempts. You can decide from what I've already presented. Okay, so this is part 5 of 5. Okay, thank you. Here, January 23rd, 2020, I skipped forward because I've been getting the runaround and the lies from the lawyer and all that. As a matter of fact, I didn't hear from ADRIAN NICOLINI, basically, not much. I guess in 2019, I think it was only once. We'll get to that, okay, in 2019. So here, January 2020, regarding WSIB, okay, because of Hussein Muftadiri of Hicks Morley Law, right? It says here, Mr. Muftadiri's letter refers to medical documents not provided by Mr. Nicolini. Now, see the remember my claim got suspended in 2018. Okay, and October 2018 to be exact, and then there are a lot of deception, a lot of things went on in October, in the year 2019. So now, with whatever they tried to do with all the motor vehicle accidents and whatever, they decided for a hearing. So, and Hicks Morley Law was trying to put off the hearing again because they're saying that ADRIAN NICOLINI did not provide report. Or you tell me medical report? Okay. Please feel free to pause and read, okay? On January 24th, 2020, the WSIAT responded that they still proceed with the hearing. I did have a WSIB hearing coming up because I'm thinking that got the medical records and everything was okay, because ADRIAN NICOLINI stated that the hearing is to prove that my injury actually occurred at work. So that's what I was told. But here, this medical thing, not receiving medical document, also came up, right? Here, WSIAT indicated by the manager scheduling administration's 23rd of January 2020 letter, the hearing for this appeal, scheduled on February 4, 2020 at 9:30 a.m. in Toronto, will proceed. So regardless of what Hussein Muftadiri, Hicks Morley Law, trying to get the hearing cancelled, right? They said it will proceed. So I'm thinking, okay, all is well, all right. On February 3rd, 2020, a reminder that we do have the it says here, this is the confirmed receipt of Mr. Muftadiri correspondence dated February 3rd, 2020, in which he indicated that he would be attending the hearing in person, but requested that the employer participate by teleconference. The representative for Bell was in Montreal, so again, no representative for the company would be in person, okay? We also received Mr. Muftadiri's further correspondence dated February 3rd, confirming Miss Anna Lucia as the employer contact and provided her contact information, okay? That's the person, okay? Please feel free to pause and read. Thanks. Attended Wsiat hearing on February 4, 2020. Attendees, myself, Adrian NICOLINI, my WSIB lawyer, Hussein Moftaderi, Mobility's lawyer, and on the phone was Mobility's representative. She was in Montreal. 3 or 4 judicial representatives from workplace. I think it was 4 of them, but 3 or 4 of them from WSIAT. Okay, thanks. I attended, right, the meeting, the WSIAT meeting on February 4, 2020, which was dismissed immediately since my medical reports were not obtained from the doctors by my WSIB lawyer, Adrian NICOLINI. This lawyer misguided me again. I actually felt as if they want to see me in person, it's like, since they're unable to be silenced, I'm fighting for my life here, and I'm not being disrespectful to anyone, right? And just providing evidences. Yeah. But just like how they try to shut me down when I was at work, they don't like smart people. That's what they're trying to do here also. Okay? I felt I was under scrutiny. This meeting was questionable. A month later, they decided what they did. They called as soon as the meeting started, it finished because the medical documents weren't there, right? And then, as I said, Adrian NICOLINI told me even the day before the day before the hearing, he stated that all they needed is for me to prove that my injury actually occurred at work. That's it. Okay, a month later, they decided to put my fate in their hands by creating a 9-page document to outline the reason why the hearing of February 4, 2020 was adjourned. The main reason to review, this is my reason, to review my distorted medical records from the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care, no doubt about that. They needed to obtain clinical notes from Great Lakes Medical, the medical center that gave me the runaround and refused to assist me between January 2019 to February 2019. My records have been distorted also by the clinic. Okay. Something was up at Great Lakes all along. Everything was fine. So I'm not sure who it was. I'm not sure what it was. But the thing is, I was getting the runaround in getting my medical report. And they stated, and this was those receptionists at the front. So I'm thinking that there must be something in the system that allow them to for allowing them to give me the runaround. Okay, they actually told me that I have to speak with my lawyer, Adrian NICOLINI, about to get my medical report. Ain't that strange, eh? Yeah, that's what the receptionist told me. Yeah, but maybe the doctors, I don't know. Well, guess that when I recognize that they didn't really want to be involved. Yeah, they didn't want to be involved. Okay, all right. I retained NICOLINI law for WSIB appeal on April 10, 2017. This lawyer had not done anything for my claim. 3 years later, April 17 to February 2020. Okay. 27th of February 2020, I got this. It's a 9-page letter. 9-page report, actually. Okay. A copy of this decision. It says, enclosed be final decision made by WSIAT, right? And a copy of the decision was also sent to WSIB so that WSIB can place the decision in the appropriate WSIB case file and if applicable, take the necessary steps to implement the decision. They put me right back to square one. That's what they did. Okay? So, I didn't waste most of the time with this report because it was false. Decision made on February 27th, without my knowledge, without a hearing, eh? Okay? Please feel free to pause and read, okay? 1 of 9. I really don't want to go into it. The bottom line is I was denied. And for whatever false information I want to put, I do not intend to really. If you feel free if you wish the bottom line is, feel free to read if you wish. Sorry about that. The bottom line is, if they said I was denied, it doesn't make sense I go through all this with you. At the end of the day, I was denied. Okay, the report stated it. You can see medical notes, medical records outstanding. Okay. This I will go through with you. Okay. It says here, all clinical notes tests, this is page 9. All clinical notes tests performed and treated by Dr. James B. Chang for the worker's hand from April 2016 to March 2017. Dr. James Chang has nothing. I was actually unaware at the time that I was being set up by my own family doctor, Dr. James Chang, of 16 years. My family doctor did nothing for my injury. Injured at work on June 15, 2016. August 8, 2016, without examination, I was sent back to work to use my painful swollen right hand. September 15, 2016, when I was off work on September 7th, right, I saw Dr. James Chang on September 2016, right, but still not examined. I was told by my family doctor that I would be referred to a specialist, right. September 30th, 2016 to October 16, 2016, I made several calls and visits to Dr. James Chang's office, but stated that he was unsuccessful in obtaining a specialist. December 13, 2016, it was on a visit that I was told I would see Dr. Handelsman on January 26, 2017. Injury would be 7 months old if I saw Dr. Handelsman on January 26, okay? Throughout the wait, I was never examined by Dr. Chang. March 2017, Dr. Chang allowed a return to work with my swollen, painful right hand to use instead my left hand at work. In May 2017, I asked to see another specialist for a second opinion, but was denied by my family doctor, and I had to cease work again on October 25, 2017 due to pain in both hands. Dr. James Chang had sent me back to Dr. Handelsman in June, but Dr. Handelsman made matters worse for me. Okay, so here now, it says in May 2017, I asked to see another specialist but was denied. All right. Then it says on March 28, 2018, I was being forced back to work by Manulife Insurance, of which Dr. Chang again was asked to submit a medical report on my behalf, but he refused. He said that he did not wish to be involved. Right, April 2018, I asked for an ultrasound to prove that my injury still existed, because I was getting warning letters from Bell to return to work, right? And I insisted, okay. But what Dr. James Chang did, wrote the requisition incorrectly, which confused the radiologist. The ultrasound was denied by Manulife Insurance. We could not get clarification from Dr. James Chang that day when the radiologist was confused, because Dr. James Chang's office was closed. It's closed on a Wednesday, and I was there on a Wednesday. Okay, and Manulife didn't have to deny my results, because the results still stated that I had decovin tendinosynovitis. Okay. March 29, 2018 to May 22nd, 2018, my job was threatened again. No salary, no benefits, denied long-term disability, one letter from Bell Mobility. I was getting that, but Dr. James Chang refused to assist after several visits to his office, right? May 25th, 2018, it was one day after, I was terminated from my job, which was May 24, 2018, that Dr. James Chang decided to submit a report. It was too late. I was not aware of that report until May 31st when I visited his office, and he said, and I told him that I was fired, and he said the report. And then I asked him for a copy, and I realized, oh, after I'm going to you from March, in my mind, I didn't argue, I didn't say anything to him. I didn't show him I was displeased or anything. After going to this doctor since March 29, he waited until a day after I was fired, May 24th. You see, to tell me that he sent a report. Anyway, in May 24th, Dr. James Chang then submitted a CPP disability form to Service Canada, which indicated that I had mental issues so as to cover his negligence. There were no examinations or treatment. So, CPP disability report, ADRIAN NICOLINI told me to give Dr. James Chang from, I think I gave him the form to complete from April 18. So, again, the lawyer deceived me. The lawyer, while he's my WSIB lawyer, right? He gave me a told me to give Dr. James Chang the CPP form to complete. Yeah, which I did on April 18th, and Dr. James Chang waited until a day after I was fired to do it. Please feel free to pause and read. Okay. On March 5th. It says here, please speak to your representative if needed more, completing the form. You see, they want me to complete the form, and I don't want to complete the form. Okay? No. Once I received the signed consent form, because after this 9-page report, they wanted me to give them authorization to view my medical record. Nope. Please feel free to pause and read. To see enclosed medical consent form. Okay. As per Workplace Safety and Insurance Board Wsiat, my claim can only go forward if I signed a consent form to give them access to my medical records between April 2016 and March 2017. I refused to sign a consent form. ADRIAN NICOLINI had time to obtain those medical records prior to my distorted medical records dated April 2019. Just an example of my distorted medical records, as you can recall. Okay, I just brought this forward. They do have here the 3rd of September 2016. Okay, and you can see the 13th and the 17th of October and the 5th of October, as you can see with Great Lakes Medical, September 3rd 2016, October 5th, right, 2016, October 17, 2016. Okay, it's supposed to say the conventional synovitis. If you say anything otherwise, you know the report is false. On November 14, 2017, got a letter again from Wsiat, and it says, please accept this letter as confirmation of your correspondence dated November 8, 2017 with attached medical reports. This material will be forwarded to the Vice Chair panel assigned to the above caption application. Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. On March 5th, 2020, this is the last letter received by Hussein Moftaderi. Mission accomplished, eh? By Bell Mobility's lawyer. Hussein Moftaderi, after his criminal activities towards my WSIB case, he removed himself in 2021 as Bell Mobility's representative. WSIAT would deny my case if I did not sign the consent form. I was cornered. So yeah, this was the last letter, March 5th. Feel free to pause and read. Thank you. I'm supposed to complete this form. I will not give consent to a medical record that was distorted. This is the reason why my medical documents were not received by NICOLINI law firm. False medical diagnosis, arthritis, diabetes, etc., including motor vehicle accidents with fracture. So please feel free to review. Thank you. January 2022. NICOLINI law firm released itself from my WSIAT cases. Mission accomplished. Since retained in April 2017 for WSIB, this lawyer firm took my money and did nothing. Letter received from ADRIAN NICOLINI law firm. Actually, Ashley and Steele. signed on behalf of Adrian Nicolini. Okay, and this was a letter. We write to advise that we are unable to continue to represent you with respect to your WSIB file. Did this lawyer represent me? You tell me. And tribunal appeal, including your CPP file and appeal. Our office has been unable to make contact with you in order to move forward on your files. And in addition, unable to reach you to complete required consent forms in order for the tribunal to proceed. Okay, this lawyer is in breach of contracts. I did not have to respond to this lawyer. I should have seized a long time ago, but just couldn't find another lawyer elsewhere. But this was the last straw. Didn't have any. I tried not to communicate at all with this lawyer, Adrian Nicolini, Nicolini Law Group. January 26, 2022. Okay. Now we got a letter from Workplace Safety Insurance Appeals Tribunal, which states this is to confirm receipt of your January 20th, 22 letter in which you indicated that you no longer represent the worker in this appeal. So this letter was sent to Adrian Nicolini. All right, I got a copy. Furthermore, you advise the tribunal to contact the worker regarding December 24, 2021 letter. We have updated our records and will contact the worker directly. Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. On March 4, 2022, the letter stated, got a letter from WSIAT, and it stated on October 31st, 2017, the tribunal opened this file for your appeal of the Appeals Resolution Officer decision dated October 18, 2017. The issue currently on appeal is initial entitlement for right and decorvain tenosynovitis. Please feel free to pause and read. Then on April 26, 2022, right, notice of intention to close appeal. All right. I was done, I was done with all the deception and all. I tolerated them too long. Yeah. So this was the final straw. This was it. I'm not communicating with no one, right? On April 4, 2020, we sent you a letter requesting an update of your appeal. Specifically, we asked you to provide us with the information needed to process your appeal. We did not receive a response. On April 12, 2022, we left you a voicemail message asking that you return our call to discuss your appeal by April 19, 2022. To date, you have not responded. Please feel free to read, okay, if you wish. Thanks. So this was my hand, still swollen. Picture was taken on the 14th of December, 2022. So after I was denied by basically everyone, including WSIB, my injury still existed. Decorvain tenosynovitis. Okay? Please feel free to join me over on my other presentations. It's really getting interesting. So please feel free to join me. Thank you for your time.